Hello YouTube, this is Justin from STEM APKs. Welcome to another tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to continue where we left off in the last tutorial. As you remember, in the last tutorial, we were using the NFC ACR122 that you see right here. And I show you how we can use the reader hooked to our Pi, and we could do commands, right? And I show you in the last tutorial how to get it ready, how to install it, and now I'm going to get a card. I'm going to scan a card, and then I told you that in the last tutorial that I will talk about what all of this stuff is, which is very, very useful stuff because we can use some of that information in order to make this possible. I'm gonna show you here what did I do with my let me just stop it here. There you go. And this is my Android phone. As you can see, it's my Pixel 6. I'm not using my iOS. It's a lot easier to do it with the Android. They have um, less stuff. So let's leave it at that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get into my Pi. And as you can see, my Pi is on my static IP address right there. So I'm gonna choose it. I'm going to enter a password into my Pi, and I'm going to pause the video so you don't see my password. And now I'm gonna hit OK, and it brings me inside the Pi. As you can see, I'm in the home Pi directory. And if you don't believe me, I do the same thing with my SSH and clear and ls, and you can see this is the same directory I'm in, and you can see the wave files are right there. Sound wave, left right wave file, and all of that good stuff. But not only that, watch this. There's a special folder here that is called file share, and then I'm going to go inside that folder, and I have two wave files and an image, and I'm going to start that image. And if you can listen to it, you recognize what song it is and all that. And I'm not gonna make you listen to the whole thing, don't worry about it. So I'm going to stop it now. So this is a WAV file. Not only can I play a WAV file on my phone, that is a WAV file that is on the Pi. Think about it, okay? This is good. I can also visualize images. I can do all kinds of stuff. But not only can I do that, but let's say that I want to download it. So I just choose it, download, and it downloads into my phone. So it went from my Pi into my phone. So I'm going to close this and find that file in my phone. So I'm going to use the files directory, go into downloads, and there it is. If I It says 1 hour ago, but it's the same file. Just in case you don't believe me, I move that one to trash and do that one, do it again, just in case you don't believe me. Go to the FX, Soundwave, download. So go back into files, downloads, and there it is. Even though I just deleted it, it's there again. So as you can see, you can download documents, you can download images, you can download WAV files, you can download anything you want from your Pi into your phone and from your phone into the Pi. And the way we are able to do that is we're doing it the Rust way. Actually, you can do it with Python and you can do it with Rust. And let's go into that directory. CD. Let's get this out of the way for now. It's just gonna get in the way. And there's directory, ACR, and clear ls. And it's this file right there. It's a Python file, but like I said, I have it in Rust also. So I'm going to run that one. NFC file share pi, and it needs sudo privileges, super user. And now I'm using Samba, and it allows me, tells me to do file card sharing system. Now place your NFC card on the reader to enable file sharing. So I'm going to do what it asks me to do. So I'm going to get a card that I already programmed using this stuff because I already know what the identifications is. So I can, like this type of stuff, this is why we're learning this. So I'm going to enter, read the card, place it on my reader, and you see it. Card detected, and not only detected it, it started a file going where it gives me 15 minutes, it gives me 10 minutes. It tells me until when do I have, and I have 10 minutes to do the file system. And you can change that to make it 15 minutes, to make it 5 minutes. It's a security issue, so you don't get stuff, someone getting your phone and downloading all your stuff from your Pi or from your Linux desktop or whatever it is. That's just 10 minutes, I think, is enough time. So during that 10 minutes, it allows me to put stuff into this file share folder. And now I'm bringing my phone again into this folder, just in case you forgot what it is. It's this folder right there, this guy right there. So the Pi and the Android phone have access to that file share. It's very similar to what I did a few tutorials ago where I use a file sync using Google Drive. It's the same idea. So, but instead of going from the Mac into the Google Drive and then into the Pi, we're just using Android and um, and the Pi, which is makes it even better for many reasons, right? A is mobile, you is on your hand, and you can do all kinds of stuff. So that's what we're going to do in this tutorial. We're going to get in how we are able to learn a little bit of what's going on. So this is what this tutorial is about. I just wanted to whet your appetite, but you want to go into the ACS, and they have a nice manual. That this manual here, they have a couple of them. This one is 109 pages. Everything you want to know about the reader and how to program it and how to do, go right at it. Everything is there. You know, it's mostly for Windows, but we can change it. I changed it to be used on Linux. And they also have this document is 49 pages, which is a lot better, and it's the same ACR reader that we have here. And we go to page 8 because this is where they start talking about the stuff that we're interested in. So we're going to be doing the ATR format based on the ISO 14443. And because these are the things that you see here. And you can see, let me just put it here, make it smaller and longer so you see it. There you go. And let's minimize this one, we're not using it. So this file right there, what does it mean? See it right there? 3B, 3B8F, and so on and so on. Okay, these are special, oops, These are special numbers that they mean something. These basic ones, let's find out what they are, right? It's telling you these are the bytes. These are the T0 protocol, TD1 designation, TD2. That's what these numbers are. And it tells you basically this number right there is the RID number. And I forgot what RID stands for. Register Application Provider Identifier. That's what that is. So that number is the RFID. Is this number right there. Actually, it's this one right there. 80036. That number right there. Then you have the other numbers here. You have the initial header, which is this one, 3B, then AF, 80, 80, 01, 01, 80 again, 80 again, and then 4F, OC, the length, and then starts with the identification number, and then it goes to 03, 03, 00, 01, 0001, 000000000, and then 68. And what do these numbers mean? There they go. They tell you what the 01 is telling you that it's a MyFair Classic. If it was a 0002, it would be a Classic 4K. If it's a 03H, it's telling you that it's a MyFair Ultralight. And if it's 26, it's a Mini. These are what those numbers mean as well. And it gets more into detail of the stuff that you need to know. And just in case you don't know what these 1K, 4K, and what that means, if you go into your Wikipedia and you go into this image right here, let's just minimize it. This is a Wikipedia page on the, let's get out of it. Oops. It's this page right here. And it tells you everything you need to know about MyFair and the MyFair, how it works and all of that good stuff. We talked about this a few tutorials ago. And it gives you this nice image here that you can see what they are because it tells you here the sectors. This is for 1K, of course. Then you have 2K and 4K. This is what they were talking about here, right? 1K, 4K, Classic 1K, MyFair Classic 4K. This is what they're talking about, okay? And these are the bytes. As you can see, it's a lot more in the 4K because it's 4K, 4,000 bytes. And here are the sectors, how they break it into sectors. Each sector has a block 0, block 1, block 2, and block 3. These are normally the sector trailers, and I will explain what those are. And you're going to have 16. You're going to have 0 all the way to 15. With 16 times 4 is 64. So it's from 0 to 63. You see here, 63. And then if this is sequential, it keeps going down, 15, 31, 47, and so on, all the way to the end, which it will be 1024 or 1023 because it starts at 0. See that? And that's how that works. Each card, I mean, they all work the same way. They're just different. Some of them have different blocks. Some of them have more capacity. Instead of 4K, they have 8K and so on. The security protocols changed from one app. This is the classic, which is the most vulnerable ones. But then you have the desk fire, you have all other stuff. Maybe we'll talk about that other stuff using another tutorial because I don't have desk fire cards, but I have a nice um, thing that I did for desk fire. But That's another tutorial. But basically, now you know what these things mean because it gives you the TS, T0, gives you all of that stuff is in that document. And not only that, just to recap here, there is a document online made by this gentleman. I think he's in France, if I'm not mistaken. Where is it? Actually, let's go through here. And is this fellow here? You see where it says, actually, wrong file. Let me just stop this one for a minute. Actually, let me open another one. Raspberry Pi. And let's just stop this one for 1 second. And now, cat smart. And it's this file that this guy in France, you see right there, it has, he made it possible that people just put their names at, if you want to go into this website, you can open it, search with Google, and it will bring you into this website that you actually enter the identification for the ISO 7866 protocol, and you just parse the ATR, and you can do all kinds of stuff. I mean, don't do anything that I wouldn't do. This is for educational purposes, but all of that stuff is in this file. And you can see, if you go through this list, you will be surprised the stuff that you'll find there. You have the CryptoGuard, Visa, Schlumberger. Look at that. And these are the cards that they're using. It's just a way to identify cards. Those are Deathfire cards right there. You see them. And Russian memory card for payphones. You'll be surprised the stuff that you find in there. So all of that is, like I said, this is just for educational purposes. Do not use this for stuff that is illegal because you will get in trouble and you're on your own. This is not my fault. But this is what you find in that folder right there. And I already have it on my, if you want to go into my GitHub and you just go 345 GitHub, and there it is. It's repositories, and these are already created, this repository right there, and you can go in there, and the file that I just showed you is right there. These are some files that we're going to go over a little bit more, and it gives you all the instruction to do everything that you saw me do is right here. And in the next tutorial, we'll go more in detail on how to do the transfers and how to do the Raspberry Pi into the Android, but that's for the next tutorial. This is the end of this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, please click the like box, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time with another tutorial. Take care.